Hello.
Good evening. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Barry.
MJ.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So this evening I'll be creating 2 cards with forest things.
Trees.
Trees. So if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration. If you prefer, as well, say hello to those of you who joined us live. And after that, we will do a giveaway for this card that I created last Sunday.
Yes.
So you do have some time to pop in a comment on the video for a chance to win the card.
And the link is in the top of the live chat here on YouTube, so it's easy to find it.
Cool. So we have Debs, hello. Maureen, Lolly and Sandy Macallo, hello. Tanji, Connie, hiya. Sandra, Linda, Mary Lou, William, Kisha, Pauline, Bling Bling Crafter Pat, Nancy Amato, Be More Stamper, Tanya, Stamping with Jen, good afternoon to you, Vicky, Lois, Shaz, Mary, Patty, and Louise. Thank you so much for joining us. And I thought I saw some...
There was, as Margaret has joined us
hi,
on Facebook. So if you are watching us on Facebook, good evening to you as well. Comments are a little bit hit and miss whether or not they come through to us on Facebook. So if you would like to chat to us or ask us a question, it is easier for you to come over and chat with us over on YouTube. We see those comments more frequently. So yes, so if you have got something, but I will be monitoring Facebook, but they do come through at random odd times, the comments. So yes, I have the link is on the Facebook page in the discussion as well to YouTube, so you should be able to find us quite easily.
Cool. We have Charlotte, Darla, Janice, and Rosie as well.
Good evening to you. So let's do the live draw for Jay's second card last week, and then we will then crack on with tonight's demonstrations. So let's pull that screen up right there. Now, where is it? Let's see if there was any more in there. 16 of you today. So, and the winner is going to be...
Good luck. And the winner is... Bum, bum, bum.
Rose Ruddy.
Hey,
So congratulations there, Rose. All you need to do is just email us. Details are on the screen right now. Barry and Jay at MitosuCrafts.com. Please pop today's date, the 8th of September, in the subject line with your full mailing address underneath in the body of the email, and we will send that card to you, Rose. So congratulations to you. This card is going to be coming to you. Well done. So let's crack on with tonight's demonstration, and I'll hand you over to Jay. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Amazing. I might need some tissues. Oh no, there's some there. Cool. So yes, you may have seen the cards that I'm recreating. They're both black, but I'm changing it to white just because, unless you want to see the black cards. Using different dies or forest dies. So I have, what have I got? Delicate Forest. Did I use this one? Frosted Forest as well. And Changing Leaves dies, which is going to be for the second card. That one. And also the embossing folder, the new one, which is Painted Trees. So I've got basic white thick, our usual odd measurements, 21 by 14 or 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. I have gone ahead and die cut myself another layer, which is somewhere. So with the Delicate Forest, this layer is just the same size as the card front, and I use this die with the aperture there. And then the next one, I've got, again, I have the same layer, and I die cut the Frosted Forest probably about 1.25 from the bottom in the center, and this one does stay in the card. You'll just need to cut that across. Shall we make it wavy? There we go. Just make sure, be careful when taking these out. There is a, we do have it. I'm just being lazy. But there we go. Is that gonna come out? Oh, that did make it easier. So you have 3 trees on there. So I will cut another set of this one. So then I'm kind of like creating my own scene at the back. Ooh, that's too tall. No, that looks alright. Okay, cool. I can change that up in a sec. So for the dies, I'll use the same die and I'll just get another cardstock. Just need an offcut of thick white. No. I did put one aside. I forgot. There we go. Hi Hazel. Hello Debbie. We also have Alice. Hello, hello. I tried to use the offcut from this die, but it wasn't big enough. So I had to find another card. There we go. Carefully, ooh, carefully. Nearly snag it. Tore it. There we go. So the same goes for this one, but this one's not so much. You just need to cut that down. So we have white trees. Ooh. Winter. Charlotte, white on white on white. But this one, I want to make it to use it on the other side. So I will, it's a bit more textured. And if it is on white, it's slightly more, you can see it a little bit more. So if you have, I've been die cutting some black card, and of course there's some residue of glue on there, so I'm just rubbing it out. If you don't like the texture of the edges, you can run it through the machine again, depending on how, again, clean and flat your machine is. So I'm just gonna do that. Maybe find a space where there's not much texture right at the end on the back there, but just to flatten it out a little bit. Or you can add some shims or copy paper, scrap paper. Ooh, now you're stuck. Here we go. So I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's a lot flatter. Probably just need to clean that again. This is this is gonna be hidden anyway. I just wanted to show that. So now we have our tree. If that doesn't fit right, we could always just trim the sides down. Just a tiny bit. I'll do it up here. So that's gonna go there, there, and at the back, just slightly offset below. Yeah, that looks alright, doesn't it? Cool. So I do want another hills. So I'm just gonna cut a wavy hill on this area. How big? Not that big. Just to give it a bit of depth. Hi, Nita. Barry.
Another word to add to the list.
Yes, another word to add to the list. Thank you, Barry. Cool. So that's pretty much the card. But we're gonna add some colors to these. Obviously, if you want a quick way of adding color, use colored cardstock. But I do want to use the Pearlized Enamel Effects basics with the white. In my original, I used soft pastels, but with this one, I'm gonna try this with the green. You can use re-inker or you can dab some the ink pad on there. Garden green, old olive, garden. I can do both. Okay. We do have the re-inker, so I'm just gonna use the re-inker. I just need to find them. So, garden green and old olive. What's old olive? Regal, isn't it?
Yes.
Do we have it? Yes. It was right at the back, hiding. It doesn't look like we've used it at all. So because it's pearlized, it will have a bit of shine to it, so that's why I wanted to use it. Just do some, because these bottle, we've had this for years. It's still, I think I've used the white a lot more. That's old olive. I just want a bit of it, and then the dark one. Because you could add more. You can't always. Well, you can add more ink if it's too light, or if it's too dark, add more enamel effects. So just mix that in. Ooh, that looks nice. Once we're here, so the lighter, shall I do? It's bare trees. I was gonna do it green.
Partridge in a pear tree.
What?
Did you just say pear trees?
No, it's it's bare.
Oh, I thought you said pear trees. I thought you said partridge. Partridge in a pear tree, is it?
Anyway, oh well. I'm just gonna get some scrap piece of paper. So you can do it. I was just gonna highlight some of the leaves. It's gonna be a bit, I don't know, I quite like the roughness of it. And one by one, but I will do the dark garden green. With the other tree, I'm just gonna go with it. Green bark. It's moss covered tree trunks. Of course, if you just want all of it done, then just do it all. I just want hints of it. Who else is on Facebook, Barry?
It's on Facebook. Let me just have a look.
Cool. Yes. Yes, please. So has anyone done this recently, mixing ink or re-inker with your pearlized enamel effects, basics, peeps for short, so much easier. So these ones, you can kind of like lift it, he says.
So we have Linda, Vivian and Nita on Facebook that have commented, but there is more people watching. So.
Ooh, hello, hello. It's quite fiddly, but I know what, you know. I know what. I'm gonna poke it through. Just lift it up. Hey Suki, are you hungry?
Oh, it is dinner time.
It is dinner time. Where else? There's some that I just missed completely to take off, but so I would say do the insides first and then work outwards. So where's the insides? Maybe I should have started this before, but ooh, I don't know. I quite like it. I haven't actually. The original, as I said, I used soft pastels. That was because it, when you scrape it, it turns into powder, or like using it to color. So it did become a bit more messy than I thought it would be, just because I was rubbing the soft pastels on the card quite a bit. And then to fix it, I used just hairspray and then added some more color, because once the hairspray goes on it, it does dry darker. And then so yeah, so I wanted it to be a bit more colorful. Ooh, I missed one. I think that one's gonna be a hard one. Let's do it there. That's a whole part actually. Silly me. Or if you have like tiny, I wouldn't, with the water painters, I guess you can use, but you won't have the roughness of the design of using a palette knife. When I was in school, I used to love just using palette knives just for the texture. Or college, shall I say. But still, that was like years ago. There we go. I think that's mostly done. Just some around here. And yeah, I'll bring it out. That looks nice, I think. Anyway, right. So if I want, do I want white on that, and then dark on the back? I'm just gonna add some more. Once you've used it on silicone craft matte sheet, just soak it, and then you'll have to properly rub it off. So let's do it on here. I'll just do the edges. So this one's a lot easier. Maybe do a brown. I do like green and white. Done. And then for this one, I'll do the garden green for the back. Oh, that's a lot of dark green. Hi, Clarice. Terry. Hello, Terry. There we go. And then
Margaret just asked a question, you may have answered it already. How long does it take to dry?
it dries quite quickly. That's already well, that's touch dry-ish, but I added some more. It doesn't take long to dry because it's quite flat, so you're scraping it off. Probably 5 minutes. When you use the peeves and you do dots, it takes longer to dry because depending on how the size of it. Do I need the bottom done? We will see. I've done it. Right, we'll put that aside. Waft it. Ooh. Shall I do some moss on here? So that's gonna be like that. Yeah, I want some more on that. Right, just make sure we do have 2 of these, but that's fine. Just gonna do some more. Old olive. because I quite like that look. So I will just cover this a bit more and then scrape. Along the bottom. Go. Ooh, love it. Right. I'll wait for that to dry. That's actually like that's dry now. Some areas will be slightly wet where there's thicker application. Oh no, my tree's gone wonky. Right, just to put that aside, I will use it again. And whilst that is drying, we can add a sentiment.
Anne has asked, can you reactivate it with some water?
Do I have water? The thing is, it's kind of like once it's dried, some of it goes clumpy. So when you add water to it, it does. Do I have water? I have water here. So the consistency of it becomes a lot thinner. And shall I do it on that one? So you can paint with it and it will leave a shimmery sheen. Not as much, but you can use water with it. It's water based. Does it say? No. But you can clean it with just water. Right. So these ones, I can see it's shiny, but is it dry? It is dry. It looks wet, but it's actually dry. I was just trying to be careful. Right, I'm gonna add sentiment. I was just gonna do it at the bottom, but there's no place, and I forgot to add my thing on that one. I forgot there was two. Oh, sorry. I'll have to do it again. But it's you just need to make sure that you do have enough. But it's so easy to just mix it up together. So non-porous surface, you can probably use your glass mat, obviously the silicone craft sheet. You won't see the edge, so and I'll just make this slightly darker. Is that gonna, see, that's dry already. I can't pick that off. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll do an easy one at the beginning. As always, it's more elaborate than I thought it would be. Anyway, that is done. So I'm just gonna add this at the back. Glue, glue. Oh, bye, Charlotte. Where are you off to?
Her battery's dying.
Oh. Please come back and watch the replay. If you want it to be heighty, you can use dimensionals. So this one will be going to one of you at the end. So I'm just gonna have it flat. And I just want to double check. Yeah, that looks okay. And also you can ink blend, but I won't do that. Add some spots of glue. On some areas. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's just gonna be added with dimensional or cut out strips of dimensionals. And I'll just do loads of small. Would that be enough? We will see, because I could always cut some more. I'm sure it's not exciting for you to watch, but I need it to finish the card. Oh, that's cut off. I am nearly done for this card. I just want to make sure that it is secure on most areas. So what's happening next week, Barry?
What is happening? We've got a class on Tuesday.
Oh, do we?
I think.
We do. Barry was like, I don't know, Jay.
I don't know if you have me under whistle.
Yes, we have a Changing Leaves class next week. So the online option is still open for booking. If you are watching the replay in the future, hopefully the replay is still available. So you can you'll get PDF with the prep, so you can have you can make up your own kit and craft along with the tutorial PDF as well as the video demonstration. And that's pretty much the same as all of our online class, including the coloring masterclass. But the coloring masterclass, we just color, there's no cards being made, and it's available worldwide. There we go. Is that looks okay, doesn't it? I'm sure that will be enough. And before I add that, I won't forget that one. Try not to anyway. Hi Vivian. Foam strips you can do, I would say, round the edge, depending on the size of your card base or card layer. We do have foam strips somewhere. Yeah, it's quite thin, so you can use foam strips. And I should really use it. So I'll just do it that way. Yeah. So most of these will be covered, but oh, I do need to cut that off. And if you don't want to add another layer of dimensional, you could always just curl up the edge so it lifts a little bit. And then these just get added on straight on top. There you go. And then we're just gonna splatter some Wink of Stella and a sentiment somewhere. So I used frosted Delicate Forest. It's not a bundle anymore, but it's a carryover. There is a matching stamps for it, but the Frosted Forest, which is these bare trees, is this one. So I'll just do a thank you sentiment. I want it up there. Just a small one. Let's go. So it is green. I'll go gray. Green and gray. Oh, basic beige. Beige would be good. Got a gray there. I'll just get a beige and see. Okay, I think beige. I'm just gonna do, what's a dark green? Mossy Meadow. That didn't stamp properly. I was being too delicate. Or it didn't ink up properly. OMG. There we go. There's two sides. There we go. Alright, please work. There we go. That one's Mossy Meadow. Oh, thank you, Mary Lou. Hi, Darla. Thank you. Right. Because you know when you cut on your paper trimmer, sometimes you put a lot of pressure, so it adds a bit of indentation or emboss. Use a bone folder, which is, I don't know where I put mine. I just had it, right? Or you, there we go, a block. Cut that off. And did I say it here? It's covering most of it, so I'll go back here. Glue, glue, glue. I will just go slightly off it on the of it, off the page layer, just so I can make sure that that's cut neatly down. No, Minnie, please don't look up. You're making me nervous. She always look up on the craft table just as when she's about to jump up. Doesn't she? She does. Oh yes, she does. So another online exclusive. So the Frosted Forest is online exclusive. This pecan pie and clear ribbon dots. It's really shiny. So I'm just gonna, and it's got white on there, so I'm just gonna use that in a couple somewhere. Normally near a sentiment or the sentiment. So one, and then a couple of small ones. Around the forest. There you go. And did I say splatter some Wink of Stella? Because we've got this new one, I've been splattering pretty much all of my projects with Wink of Stella. So thank you, Barry, for opening a new one. What? I used it for my card for the global design project for tomorrow. So check that out. That will be on our blog. Right. I will probably just make sure that that's down. There we go. So that is the same layout and elements for this Halloween card, but it's just a lot darker. It was so hard to take a picture of this one, so using the soft pastels, and this one is labeled with love. So I'm thinking more enjoy obviously Halloween, and that one's from labeled with love. I don't know if I already said. And I did actually use some peeves on there with the black. Cool. So which one do you prefer, black or white? Let us know in the comments, and do try out the soft pastels as well if you have it. So the next card, again, I'm gonna change into white whilst I am getting I'll just press that one. Oh, maybe not. Press that one. And if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Belgium, or Ireland, you can purchase current Stampin' Up products from our online shop. And our website is, or the link is just that, mitosocrafts.com/shop SS. So this one is 5.5. Take that off now. So I'm just gonna cut my layer. So it's this one is 14 by 28, so it's a square card. Yeah, 14 by 28 or 5.5 by 11 inches. I'll just get another layer. 5.5 by 5.5 or 14 by 14. So this one I'll be using with changing leaves. Because just love this one. I've been using it a lot. Let's see if I can find the dice. amongst my mess. Harry, stop it. Oops. There we go. I knew I had it because I showed it to you earlier, didn't I? Right. So this one I'm gonna recreate the card I shared with for the Hop Abroad InstaHop. So what did I use? I'll use the same colors but different card base. I used that one, and again it's a thank you card. As I said, it's gonna go to one of you, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. So before I actually do the stamping, I will do the messy bit now, so it will give it time to dry. So the painted forest, painted trees, it's all the forest. I'm just gonna emboss that. So it's a lot smaller, so just line it up where you can, like, well, where you want to see the design. I think that's fine. And straight. And it's a 3D folder, so 1 and 4. Are you checking crystals?
Yes.
Yeah. Comment. Just love this one. So this one is from the mini catalog that just launched last week, Wednesday, or this week. So for that one, we'll be using the same colors, but instead of the palette knife, I'll be using my fingers. No, Minnie, you can't come up. And did anyone see the palette knife? Yes. You can sit on my lap. Come on. I might need some more. Can you hear her? So you can use the other colors. So I used the gold for my original on this one, but because it's gold, you just need to make sure that if you want green, use a blue, a light blue, to make it green. So it's not very versatile with any color. So obviously the white is the most versatile. Come on. She's just circling like a shark. Come on. Right, just be careful of your tail. I don't want you to have a green tail. Right, I'm just gonna dab and then lightly dab it off. Or on the design even. So you can use daubers, but it comes off your fingers. It does tint your finger a little bit, but it does come off. And again, you can just use green, but with this pearlized enamel, it does dry shimmery. And you can kind of like feel the design, and you can feel how much pressure you need to add. So I'm trying to just lightly, see, when I say lightly, I pressed on it, lightly rest my finger on top. Because if you press too hard, or if it's too inky, you get that, which you don't want. So you could also just rub it across. Can you hear her? So if you like this technique, you can just bulk make. So you got green finger just for a day. Minnie. Hello. Meow, feed me. They've already been fed. But so we have a coffee table in the middle of the living room. And there's a Stampin' Up box that they use. But Suki and Minnie likes going on it. Not at the same time. So if one's on it,
Suki tries to.
oh yeah. So Minnie's quite sensible, and if Suki's on it, she won't jump up. But if Minnie's on it, Suki would jump up and try and get her off. So yes.
And she's meowing because she's got nowhere to sit because her favourite box has been taken.
And her favorite lap is crafting. I'm joking, Barry.
Fine by me. She's annoying.
Oh, she's not annoying. So just be careful around the edges. Ooh, can I stamp? Can I use it as stamp ink? So that one we can try. So because it's not slimy, but it's a thick consistency, thicker than ink. So that might pose oh, see, look, difficulty in stamping, but I'm gonna try it so you can see as well. Right, is that enough? I don't know if you can see the shine, but it's shining for me. Right. Right, that's done. Okay. So I said about stamping. I'm just gonna use this one. Where's the stamp? Here. Oh, Minnie, you're gonna fall. So it's still slightly wet. A brayer would probably be good. I'm just gonna do that. make sure it's covered. And if it doesn't work, it's only a bit of card. Ooh, so that's what I thought would happen. I wiggled it just a little bit. So I'm gonna try again and try not to wiggle it. Right. Rest, press slightly, and lift. So it's slightly drying, so it didn't cover it, but again, there's a bit of texture that looks okay to me. I'm gonna wait for that to dry so I can continue. Just make sure that to clean that one quickly. I did use a darker one as well. Can I'm gonna just add a bit of garden green. You so garden green, so the same colors again. I thought I had enough, but I did not. Just spread it out. Quick card. Rest, press a little bit, and lift. Does it? Can you see? Yeah. Okay, so that's done. What else do I need? Ooh, I used the bird. I do like adding the bird. So the bird is from Frosted Forest. Just one there. I will just quickly stamp that. Memento. Color in smoky slate, just under the wings next to the body, and I did use Pool Party Light to blend that out, so it's got a tint of blue as well in the shading. Sentiment, I'll use garden green this time. That Mossy Meadow needs re-inking. Changing leaves. So there's a big, or bold big one, a bold one. There. Right, tap, tap, tap. Press and hold. Right, I think that's all the elements. Yeah. Right, I'm just gonna tidy up because I've got no space to do the die cutting. Changing leaves, we have, I need that one. That one's for that one. And frosted forest, I'm just gonna, you can die fussy cut. Oh, there's two of the, that's why I did. There's two of the birds, so that's helpful if you want more than one, I guess. I was gonna add two originally, but I didn't like it. Or it was even, so I did it in the end. Right, please stay. Moved. That bird moved. I could see the bird moving. It's trying to fly away. I just need that bird. Oh, that's great, Nancy. Yes, please. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure I put the bird back in its place. And the dice. Oh, there it is. I found my bone folder. I've got a piece of gold. This is distressed gold. It is retired. I have some. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna die cut two of those. There we go. Hi, Mandy. Oh, come away. And then for the circle, what did I use? I used Granny Apple Green, which I did have somewhere. It's just a nice circle with a bit of stitching around the edge. And then finally, I think that's it. Okay. Right, let us garden green I used with 1 3/4 just to add a bit of matte for this one. Again, garden green is Regals. I think I put away my off-cut. Or it's buried under all of this mess. Right. So that. I tend to just add a center glue. You can use mini glue dot, I guess. Just so when I can insert the elements in between if I want to do it. Before I do that, I did use this one from the Splendid Autumn Suite, Wild Wheat, which looks a bit goldy to me, so I quite like it with the greens. Ooh. Right. There and tape just at the end, so that's gonna go quite there. Oh, I think I moved it. Oh well. It'll go where it'll go where it'll go. Just make sure it's straight. I was gonna do it I was gonna do it across along the bottom, and then I was like, well, the top seems really empty, so that's why I did it that way. So card base, that's just gonna, oh, I forgot these. I knew I forgot something. I'm so sorry. Good old gold, yes, it does. A vintage gold. And I forgot I was gonna try and change a little bit and have a bit of border, but it looks nice. Edge to edge. Oh, thank you, Pauline. It was probably, I was like, can I just fussy cut it? No, because it'll probably still take longer. Well, it will take longer. I know that. Just make sure I have the die. So the die is one full die, but we found out during our our chat and tidy, in your, if you have this die, it says total 10, so they counted this 3 as a trio because 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, because it cuts out technically 10 elements, but there's only 8 dies. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, so just be aware, because Barry was tidying for me, which was nice.
I use those numbers a lot to make sure we've got the correct dies, and I was looking for 10.
Yeah.
And it could only find 8.
Right. Any questions? Let me know. I won't move the machine I will just cut out away. Is the wild wheat ribbon retired? No, Debs, the wild wheat ribbon is from the mini catalog. So it's one of the new ones. Can a 5-class pass purchase now be used into asking for a friend? Yes, I'm sure it will be fine. I will need to try it out and let me know how it goes, because I may have, I'm sure, I can't remember if I added an expiry date on the actual voucher, but if it doesn't work, let me know and I can just change that.
A couple of questions. Debs has asked, is the wild wheat ribbon retired now, or is it still available?
I've answered that one, yeah.
Did you answer Linda's as well?
Yes.
Cool.
Just now. But thank you for coming in. Right. I won't use that one. Right, let's finish up. So that's gonna go where? Where's my bird? There. Make sure the bird is intact somewhere. So this is just gonna go down there. I think that move. Oh well. And this one I'm gonna cut. And add it onto there. So in my original, I did have a lot of excess coming out. So I'm gonna try and keep it in this time, because obviously for postage purpose. So I'm just gonna swap those round. And then add a second one. In there. Cut this out. So I wanted to make sure that it's long enough for the circle, but not too short. You okay? Yeah, just about. And that one's gonna get added with dimensional. Would that be okay? Yeah, why not? Where? Or there we go. So that has made that bulky on the top there. You know what? I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna keep it as originally designed. I'm sure we can add it on a larger envelope instead. It's just the curve of the leafings. It wasn't appealing to my eye. But that's the thing with these, or using the multi-purpose liquid glue. You can just kind of like pull it off, but it's stuck. Obviously if you don't pull it off, it's stuck nicely. Right, these ones get cut and added on. So I like tucking in around the design, just so you can see hints of it. That one in between. Because that is a long flourish. Really.
I'm not sure if Vivian's still watching on Facebook. She says, is it possible to add glitter to the mixture, going back to your mixing peeps?
I don't know. I would say because it's a dry thing, it will make it a lot textured. So depending on how much glitter you're gonna add, it might be worth just getting the shimmery embossing paste.
Yes.
But try it out. Let us know. Do share in our Crafty Stampers Facebook group. We'd love to see your projects and experiments. Love a bit of experiments. Experimentation. Sorry, I had to make myself laugh. Alright, nearly done. Right, that's the first time I've said it, so another 10 minutes. But if you haven't commented yet, please do so for a chance to win the first card. And if you'd like to win this one, hopefully you do, come back and pop in another comment. How did I do this one? There. And underneath. So that's why I only add glue more towards the center. It still sticks down, and you can lift the edges to tuck in, as well as kind of like, I don't know, it just doesn't look as flat. And finally, we're gonna add the bird splatter. Some Wink of Stella, some more Wink. I told you. And now that I found my bone folder, I can just whack it for finer splats. For thicker one, do the nib. Where else? Maybe there. And shall I use the same? What did I use in the old one? Oh, I'm sure I'm missing one one gem from that. Anyway, I'm gonna use the same. Oh, let's have a look at the pecan pie. Yeah. Okay. One, two, three. Ooh, I love this embellishment. It's so shiny, and the Druzy one is really shiny as well. One of the new ones, but it's just slightly tall. Anyway, this is the card. Hopefully you like that. Again, using the pearlized enamel effects, changing leaves. The original is in black. I actually cheated. I didn't. It's just a topper. But yeah, I do love the black. And again, that one was done using the gold metallic enamels effects basic with a Sure Afternoon re-inker. And one of my favorite embellishment, and I'm sure that one's missing. The adhesive back sparkle gem. But the Druzy, as I was mentioning, if you haven't seen it yet, it's really sparkly. It's so sparkly. Sparkle. That's, you're just getting the light now. Anyway, but yeah, it is quite heighty. There you go. Again, which one do you prefer? Black or white? Let us know in the comments below. Barry's just gonna come over. I just need to make sure that he's got space for the keyboard. It's fine. You can. Please don't sit on Tommy anyway.
Because I have no space. Because Tommy steals my chair. Can't reach the keyboard.
Oh, stop your whining.
Stop your whining.
Just sit down.
What ifs?
I don't even know. What's the first card?
I don't know, Jay.
Oh.
What was the first card? It was a white one, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'll find it.
There it is there.
Okay. So yes, there we go.
Right, so just going to take the names.
Yeah, I quite like that.
See if there's any new ones coming in. I think we are all good. So let me just take those and I'll put them into the wheel.
It does need a bit of baker's twine, doesn't it? A bow.
Good, right. Names are in, so let's go over to the draw. We're going to give away this one right here first. Okay, so good luck everyone, and the winner is going to be...
Good luck everyone! And the winner is... Hey, Susan!
Susan Wormley. Congratulations there, Susan. All you need to do is just please email us, Barry and Jay at mitosucrafts.com. Please pop today's date, the 8th of September 2024 in the subject line, and your full mailing address there, please, Susan, and we will send the first card to you. So Jay's just writing your name in that card right now, and there we have it.
8, isn't it? 8, 9.
Yes.
Yay!
Congratulations. Well done. If you would like a chance of winning Jay's second card, this stunner right here, then all you need to do is just leave us another comment in the normal chat after this video has ended, and we'll be drawing that one from those comments afterwards. So obviously if you've left us a comment in the live chat, that one won't count, so you need to come back and leave us another comment afterwards in the regular stuff. So yeah, we'll pick that one. Won't be next Sunday, actually. It will have to be Wednesday.
Oh yeah, we're away.
It would either have to be Wednesday, or it will have to be when we come back from holiday, which will be the 22nd of September.
Ooh, so extra time.
Let's say we'll do it on the 22nd of September. So you've got yourself a good old week and a half. Well, you've got 2 weeks from today, actually, to rewatch that video. Leave us another comment, and we'll pick that one on the 22nd of September. So lovely. Let's just double check the comments there.
I was just fiddling.
Excellent. Right, so the Zoom link is in the top of the live chat as well. So if you would like to come over and join us on Zoom, then please do. Whilst Jay tidies up in here, you can have a little natter with amongst yourselves, ask us any questions. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a social for you just for half an hour or so. Yeah, probably not that. Probably about 20 minutes tonight, and and we'll be there too. So we might see some of you on Zoom in a moment. If not, we will see you on Wednesday, same time, same place.
Cool.
So good evening, everyone, and see you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.